Monday the 18th of August 2014. Well, I've had quite a nice weekend actually. On Friday night I was DJing at a place called Colours in Basildon, and on Saturday night at Rainbows in Coventry. So I've been all over. Very, very strange man on Saturday night, I must say. Now, he's a regular, but he did something that I found was quite strange. So I went up to him, and he's probably a little bit younger than me, but he looks older. And I said, "Hello, how are you?" He said, "Oh, hello." And then he got his two thumbs and went like that across my eyebrows. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh, I've got a bit of an eyebrow fetish. You don't mind, do you?" Well, I took a step back. How strange is that? I've never heard of that one. I've heard of foot fetishes. Very strange. Eyebrow fetish. That's a new one on me. An eyebrow fetish. Can you just imagine that? Someone coming up to you and doing that. You know, along your... Oh, you hope you don't mind. I've got an eyebrow fetish. Very, very odd indeed. Well, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say after that. So that was that was Saturday night. I notice I'm a great fan of BBC One's Casualty programme. Have they got... And that's returned today after being missing for so long after the bloody football that was on forever and a day. How long did that go on for? Oh, so we've finished the World Cup. And now they're starting to advertise for the Premier League. Oh, God, so boring. I hate football. And I hate the people that go and watch it as well. Awful, awful people who say... Have you ever been to a football pub where they're showing football on the screen? Have you? You get all these middle-aged blokes and they're shouting at the television. You know, like the people at the other end, I can actually hear them. Oh, no! And screams go up. And even worse than that, the girls. You get some girls in there, football fans that girls, and they start swearing at the television. Oh, dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful people. There's nothing wrong with hockey or polo, something like that. No, it's not a mint with a hoe. It's a game as well, not football. So, I mean, the new football season can only be a couple of weeks away. Oh, and I suppose my nephew Jimmy, will be on the Facebook going on and on about Chelsea. Oh, God, please. Shh. Shh. Awful. But Casualty is back now. And I think they must have a new writer. It was hilarious on Saturday. Did anyone see it? BBC One Casualty. Someone has obviously decided that it needs some more humour in it. And it was absolutely hilarious on Saturday. I mean, part of it was really unbelievable. One bloke, he had teeth like fangs. And these little boys had gone to his house, which is like all like a house you would expect a vampire to be in. You're like, really old-fashioned. Massive house, one bloke living in it. It was just so totally unbelievable. It was untrue. And these little boys, they're like, oh, we got to get him outside. And they started throwing stones at his window. And then, of course, one of the stones broke the window. And the man came out. The man came out and says, what do you want? And then this little boy with glasses held up an onion or something to him because he'd heard that kills vampires. At which point, of course, the bloke dropped down to the floor and said, "Help me." So he was then taken into the Casualty, and he's got something wrong with him. Nothing to do with the onion being held up. Oh, it was hilarious. Hilarious. And there was another bit where there was a woman with glasses who was knocked off her bike. But she was just so funny. You've got to watch it. BBC One Casualty on Saturday nights, or watch this week's one on the iPlayer. All right? Shock horror in church on Sunday. Someone's mobile phone went off. Well, I'm sorry. You know, you don't leave a mobile phone on in church or wherever, synagogue or mosque, wherever. You don't take mobile phones into these places. Well, I'm surprised a bolt of lightning didn't come down from heaven above and set the thing off. It should have done. Or maybe... Oh, hang on, I never thought of that. Maybe it was him above, making a call down to a member of the congregation. Have you thought of that before? It could have happened. Some messages about Friday show. Oh, we had trouble Saturday, didn't we? We had a bit of trouble Saturday with the live link. Trouble with the synchronisation of the sound, and then the thing went off. Terrible trouble I had Saturday. Something wrong with the internet at the moment, if you ask me. Mary says, Chris, you made me smile with your daydreaming about Barry. You know we do that all the time. Yeah, I was saying, it was so nice, you know, Barry Manilow knocked on the door. Could I come in for a cup of tea? And just sat there and chat. I haven't got to do anything else. I wouldn't ask him to sing. You know, that would be totally unfair. Just for he probably gets fed up. Do you think he gets fed up with singing the same songs? Surely not. I don't know. I mean, he could sing the same songs to me over and over again forever and a day. I wouldn't get fed up. But I suppose, yeah, I don't know about that. I certainly get fed up playing the same records. They don't call them records now, songs. You know, I mean, how many more times do I have to hear ABBA and Dancing Queen? On the other hand, it always gets me moving. Oh yes, I'm a dancing DJ. I don't just stand behind the DJ box looking bored. Have you seen those DJs? Oh, how do they keep their jobs? They look so fed up and pissed off and bored. And no, I dance behind the DJ box and enjoy myself. That's what I do. Mary says, maybe you should put one of your videos up on Barry Manilow's page when you talk about him. Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be so forward, Mary. I couldn't do that. However, if someone was to copy and paste one of my sort of Barry videos to his page, you know, then that's all right. Oh, excuse me. God's sake. A bit of fluff must have gone up my nose then. Mary goes on to say, no, we did not buy Joyce a puppy. I thought they bought her a dog, bless her. It was a throw that we had made with Killian's photo. That was a Doberman that died. When she posted the picture, it did really look like a real puppy, which indeed it did. And happy birthday to your sister. Have a nice weekend. Oh, thank you for wishing my little sister happy birthday. Sometimes she watches the videos. I never know when she's going to watch or when she isn't. But yes, I thought it actually looked like a real dog, but it was actually a throw. You know, one of those things you throw across a settee or bed or something like that. Joyce says, hi, Chris. Joyce is the one who lost her beautiful dog, Killian. Hi, Chris. As Mary said, she and my dear friends, Deanna, Kay and Bev, had a beautiful throw made for me of Killian for my birthday. It's something that I will always cherish. As Mary said to me, I will always be able to wrap myself up with it and Killian will always be near. I love it and them. It does look like a dog sitting on my couch, but it's the throw laying to it. And I've only got a black and white photo here, but I don't know if you can see that. Right, that is not a dog. It is a throw with a picture of her old dog on it. Isn't that fantastic? It looks just like a dog, doesn't it? That's sitting on there. Joyce also goes on to say, you were talking about the Toyota Prius cars, and I was saying Toyota Prius drivers are as bad as the Addison Lee ones, the black taxis and the buses. They drive along so slowly, so slowly. She says, guess what? My husband has one, and I will have to agree with you. He drives like he's a 90-year-old man. I'm ready to get out and push it when he drives, but when I drive, watch out. I've had it up to 90 miles an hour. I love it. I don't believe you really go to 90 miles an hour because that would be illegal. And we cannot condone illegal activities. Not on this programme. I mean, how could you sleep at night if you were driving that far? I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. You know, illegal activities. Cameras everywhere. Oh, you'll have more parking and speeding tickets than me, dear. Not on purpose, she says. We were on the freeway and it's easy to speed on there. But it's a nice car and it gets fantastic gas mileage. On the other hand, we have a Corvette as well and that will leave anyone in the dust. Oh, a Corvette. Oh. I love those old American cars. You know, like the cars they used to show in films like Grease and things like that. Beautiful, beautiful, great big cars. One more comment. Barry, we do like hearing you talk about him. You know we love him and anything you say is always appreciated. Daniel, oh yes, Daniel. I told you, Daniel. Respect the Manilow girls. Daniel would better be careful with his remarks about Barry. Does he not know he's dealing with the Manilow girls? And we don't take kindly to anyone insulting him. No. You know, there's probably... I hate to tell you this, Daniel. Come back here. There are probably a few people buried in concrete who have insulted our Barry. I suggest you speak very carefully of the said man. Thank you. Don't risk it. Do you want an early grave? You know, it wouldn't be a grave. You'd be picked off, you know, by a sniper or something like that. You'd be picked off and quietly murdered, and your body would be cut into pieces and dumped in plastic bags, buried in various parts of the world, never to be discovered again. You would just disappear. How would your family like that? No. So don't insult Barry, please. Might be a poison tip. You know, you could be walking along to work one day and a poison tip and an umbrella would suddenly be shoved into your leg. Don't insult Barry. Mary says, I can vouch for Joyce's driving habits. She is a speed demon and doesn't slow down when she makes turns, but always gets us there in one piece. And Joyce says, my throw looks three-dimensional in that picture, but I can tell you how much I appreciate and love it. Those girls are the best. How lovely for you to send those things. And Mary says, Daniel, no more of that. If you don't love the man, say nothing. Nothing. And Joyce says, I agree, you are walking on very, very, very thin ice. As Chris said, you will not win dealing with the Manilow girls. I'm telling you that now. You watch yourself. You watch yourself, boy. Hello to John. Hello, John. Nice to have you back after so long. John G says, I used to clean pubs and bars around South London and the women's loos were bloody disgusting most of the time. Now, I can't read that out. Can I? No. But he says, things, let's just say things were left on the floor and tights stuffed down the U-bend. Girls, why are you doing that? Why are you stuffing tights down the U-bend in toilets? I don't understand. Thank you very much, boys and girls. How's the old eyebrows? Are they still being fetished? You have a nice Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da.